Today, we embark on a journey that goes beyond the realms of mere philosophy. We are delving into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, unraveling secrets that resonate through over 2 millennia. It's a journey that takes us back to the bustling streets of ancient Rome, where Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius flourished. What if I told you that the solutions to almost every problem a man faces lie in lessons from these great minds? We're not just exploring philosophical concepts today, we're unlocking life-changing secrets. These are truths that many men often realize far too late, lessons that aren't just theoretical, but practical tools to tackle life's toughest challenges. From mastering emotions to navigating change, understanding the true nature of success to finding inner peace, each lesson holds equal weight. Stay with us till the end. The final lesson might just be the most unexpected and transformative of all. If you're seeking answers, growth, or a new perspective on life, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You don't want to miss this enlightening journey. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Acceptance of what you cannot control. To truly grasp the essence of Stoicism, let's travel back in time to ancient Rome, where the streets echoed with the teachings of philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. They understood the futility of fretting over life's uncontrollables. Fast forward to today, and this lesson remains as potent as ever in our hyper-connected world. The deluge of information and endless expectations often blinds us to the simple truth. There are things we can control and things we cannot. Stoicism teaches that while we can't command the weather, stop the clock, or control others' actions, we have mastery over our reactions, thoughts, and decisions. This lesson isn't just about ancient wisdom, it's a survival skill in a world bombarded with uncertainties. How do we apply this in our modern lives? It starts with a profound shift in perspective. When faced with a challenging situation, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, picture it in a balloon and let it drift away into the sky. This mental practice is not about giving up. It's about investing your energy wisely. It's choosing to water the plants in your garden rather than trying to stop the rain from falling. Allow me to share a personal experience when this lesson struck me with clarity, turning what could have been a stressful ordeal into a moment of peace. This is Lesson 1, Acceptance of what you cannot control. Lesson 2, Perspective. Now that we've explored the foundation of acceptance, let's delve into Lesson 2, The Power of Perspective. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but rather our interpretation of these events. Consider two individuals caught in a downpour. One curses the rain, while the other revels in the soothing sound of raindrops. Same event, different perspectives. This ancient wisdom from Stoic philosophers like Epicurus emphasizes that we have the power to choose our perspective. It's not about what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In our contemporary world, filled with unforeseen challenges and rapid changes, the ability to shift our perspective is not just valuable, it's crucial for maintaining mental peace and resilience. How can we harness this power in our daily lives? It begins with a conscious pause. When confronted with a challenge, take a step back and ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? Just as a photographer seeks the best angle for a shot, we too can search for a more empowering viewpoint. For instance, seeing a job loss not as a failure, but as an opportunity to pursue a passion or learn new skills. This shift in perspective can transform obstacles into stepping stones. This is lesson 2, the power of perspective. Lesson 3, living in the present. As we navigate the Stoic journey, we come to lesson 3, living in the present. Stoicism beckons us to anchor ourselves in the now, recognizing that the here and now is where life unfolds. Joy is felt and peace is found. It's a lesson many learn only when they look back and realize how much of life they've missed by not being truly present. Ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, understood the fleeting nature of time, comparing dwelling on the past or obsessing over the future to trying to grasp water, futile and leaving us empty. How do we practice living in the present in our fast-paced world where our minds are often elsewhere? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of being fully engaged with whatever we're doing at the moment, free from distraction or judgment. Whether it's savoring your morning coffee, immersing yourself in a conversation, or feeling the sun on your skin, being present gives us the experience of life in its full richness and beauty. Lesson 3. Living in the present encourages us to cherish each moment and embrace the now as a precious gift. Lesson 4. Self-discipline and integrity. Now, let's explore Lesson 4, self-discipline and integrity, virtues that stand as beacons in a world teeming with temptations and shortcuts. Stoicism calls us to a higher standard, not one of restriction, but of liberation. It's about exercising self-control and aligning our actions with our deepest values. The Stoics, acquainted with life's challenges, understood that enduring happiness wasn't found in external accolades or possessions, but in cultivating inner virtues. In today's context, this lesson resonates profoundly. In an age where distractions are a mere click away and ethical gray areas abound, the need for self-discipline and integrity is paramount. So, how do we weave these virtues into the fabric of our daily lives? It starts with small, consistent actions, choosing to wake up early for a morning run even when the bed feels too comfortable, opting for a nutritious meal over a tempting, unhealthy one, making decisions that align with your values even when they're not the easiest or most popular choices. These moments of discipline and integrity accumulate, building a life of strength, character, and fulfillment. Embracing self-discipline and integrity is about not just dreaming of the person you want to be, but taking the daily steps to become that person. This is Lesson 4, Inner Virtues, a path to liberation through self-discipline and integrity. Lesson 5, Embracing Change. As we progress through the Stoic lessons, we arrive at Lesson 5, Embracing Change. Many view change with apprehension or resistance, but Stoicism invites us to see it through a lens of growth and opportunity. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca observed the relentless tide of change, seasons changing without fail, empires rising and falling, understanding that change is not only inevitable, but also the fertile ground from which new opportunities sprout. In practical terms, embracing change means viewing each shift in our lives, be it minor or monumental, as an opportunity for self-discovery and development. It's about finding the silver lining in unexpected situations. Lost your job? It's an opportunity to pursue a career you're truly passionate about. Ended a relationship? It's a chance to rediscover your individual strengths and desires. By embracing change, we align ourselves with life's natural rhythm, making us resilient and adaptable. Lesson 5. Embracing change encourages us to dance with the ever-changing melody of life, understanding that within change lies the potential for growth and renewal. Lesson 6. Finding contentment now. Let's delve into Lesson 6. Finding contentment. In a world that often equates success with material wealth and status, Stoicism offers a refreshing counter-narrative. It teaches us that true, lasting happiness doesn't stem from accumulating possessions or accolades, but from cultivating an inner richness. This is a lesson many learn late in life, after years spent in the relentless chase of material gains, only to find themselves standing amidst abundance, yet feeling an unshakable sense of emptiness. Stoic philosophers, from Seneca to Epicurus, understood the fleeting nature of material wealth. They observed how fortunes can be made and lost, realizing that even the most luxurious possessions cannot shield one from life's inherent unpredictability and challenges. In our current era, bombarded by advertisements and societal pressures to have more and be more, the Stoic principle of finding contentment in simplicity and self-sufficiency is more relevant than ever. How do we apply this lesson in our daily lives? It starts with a shift in focus from external acquisition to internal development. It's about finding joy in simple pleasures, cherishing experiences over possessions, and measuring success not by what we own, but by the quality of our character and relationships. Recognizing that while material possessions can provide temporary pleasure, lasting fulfillment comes from a sense of inner peace, purpose, and connection with others. Lesson 6. Finding contentment is an invitation to explore the richness within, beyond the allure of external trappings. Lesson 7. Managing emotions. Moving forward in our exploration of Stoic wisdom, we arrive at Lesson 7. Managing emotions. Contrary to popular belief, Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather the art of understanding and navigating them effectively. It's a vital lesson that many, unfortunately, realize too late in life. Mastering our emotions is not about denying them, but acknowledging, understanding, and guiding them in constructive ways. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, recognized that emotions are an integral part of our existence. However, they also saw the turmoil unmanaged emotions can cause. Philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius advise not to be swayed by the tempest of feelings, but to stand firm, understanding their nature and impact. In today's fast-paced and often stressful world, this Stoic approach to emotions is not just wise, but necessary. How do we practice this in our daily lives? It begins with self-awareness. Recognize your emotions, name them, understand their triggers. This awareness is the first step toward managing them. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and consider a response that aligns with your values and goals. Techniques like deep breathing, journaling, or engaging in open conversations can be powerful tools in processing and understanding our emotions. Lesson 7. Managing emotions empowers us to respond to life's ups and downs with equanimity and clarity, fostering emotional intelligence and resilience. Lesson 8. Personal responsibility. As we continue our journey through the profound teachings of Stoicism, we confront Lesson 8, personal responsibility. Stoicism teaches us that while we may not control every aspect of our lives, we are unequivocally responsible for our actions and their consequences. This lesson, often learned later in life, highlights a truth many wish they had grasped earlier, that owning our choices is the cornerstone of a life lived with authenticity and accountability. Epicurus, born a slave and later a revered philosopher, taught that our greatest power lies in our ability to choose our attitude and actions regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that our character is the sum of our choices. In our modern world, where blame, shifting, and externalizing responsibility are rampant, embracing personal responsibility is not just a Stoic virtue, but a beacon of strength and self-empowerment. In practical terms, embracing personal responsibility means acknowledging our role in our successes and failures. It's about facing the consequences of our actions with courage and learning from them. Whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal goals, taking responsibility empowers us to affect change and grow. It's the acknowledgement that the key to our future lies in our own hands. Lesson 8. Personal responsibility is an invitation to steer our own ship, recognizing the power we hold in shaping our destiny. Lesson 9. Value of wisdom. As our Stoic exploration continues, we arrive at Lesson 9. Value of wisdom. The great Stoic philosophers, from Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, were voracious learners and astute observers of life. They saw wisdom as the highest virtue, a beacon that guides us through life's tumultuous seas. Aurelius, in his meditations, constantly sought to understand the world and his place in it, using knowledge as a tool for personal betterment and societal contribution. In our current era, where information is abundant, yet true wisdom is scarce, the Stoic emphasis on discerning knowledge and reflective learning is more pertinent than ever. Incorporating this lesson into our lives means fostering a mindset of curiosity and an appetite for learning. It's about embracing the joy of discovering new ideas, reflecting on our experiences, and seeking deeper understanding. Whether through books, nature, art, or conversations, every moment holds the potential for learning. Wisdom, according to the Stoics, is not just about intellectual pursuits. It's about applying what we learn to become better human beings. Lesson 9. Value of wisdom invites us to embark on a lifelong journey of learning, reminding us that true wisdom is a continual process of growth and enrichment. Lesson 10. The strength in forgiveness. Our Stoic journey concludes with Lesson 10. The strength in forgiveness. Stoicism teaches us that holding on to grudges and resentment is akin to carrying a heavy burden, hindering our journey toward tranquility and happiness. Many realize too late in life that forgiveness is not an act of weakness, but a profound display of strength and a pathway to inner peace. The Stoics understood the corrosive effect of anger and resentment on the soul. Philosophers like Epicurus emphasized the importance of letting go of bitterness, not for the sake of others, but for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In today's world, where grudges can be long held and forgiveness is often seen as surrender, the Stoic wisdom of forgiveness stands as a beacon of enlightened self-interest and emotional maturity. Embracing forgiveness in our daily lives means recognizing that every person, including ourselves, is fallible and capable of making mistakes. It's about understanding that forgiveness frees us from the chains of bitterness and allows us to move forward with our lives. Whether it's forgiving a friend who wronged us, a colleague who made a mistake, or even ourselves for our own errors, each act of forgiveness strengthens our character and deepens our capacity for compassion and understanding. Lesson 10. The strength in forgiveness is a powerful conclusion to our Stoic journey, inviting us to release the weight of resentment and embrace the liberating power of forgiveness in our hearts and minds. In wrapping up this enlightening journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we've explored 10 profound lessons that, if applied, can lead to a more fulfilling, balanced life. From accepting what we cannot control to finding strength in forgiveness, each Stoic principle holds the potential to transform the way we navigate life's challenges. What other Stoic principles do you find valuable? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, keep growing and stay stoic.